Hi, I'm 14-year-old Layne Leonard, and I'm represented by Simply Think Talent. I had to tell someone. I couldn't keep it a secret anymore. Can I tell you my story? My father died at 9/11. After he died, I wouldn't go into his room for a year because it was too hard, and it always made me want to cry. But I put on heavy boots and I went in anyway. I missed doing taekwondo with him because it made me laugh. When I went into his room, I went into his closet where his clothes and stuff were. I reached up to grab his camera and it fell about 100 stairs and I broke a blue vase. Inside was a key with an envelope that said black on it. I know my dad left something for me to find and I had to find it. So I took it to Walt, the locksmith. I took it to Stan, the doorman, who told me that keys can open up anything. And he also gave me the phone books for the 5 boroughs. I counted that there are 417 people with the last name Black. I counted that there are 216 addresses. Some of the Blacks live together, obviously. And I made up a plan. I calculated that if I go to 2 every Saturday, minus my school plays, minus Hamlet's, and my coin collections, it's gonna take me 3 years to finish. But that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go to every single person with the last name Black and find what my dad needed me to find. I had to tell my mom another lie because she wouldn't understand that I needed to find things that didn't make sense, like people flying planes into buildings and killing my dad. And I see people who don't speak English who are hiding. Another Black said she spoke to God. If she spoke to God, how come she didn't tell him not to kill her son or not to let people fly planes into buildings? But maybe she spoke to a different God than them. And I saw a man who was a woman, who was a man, who was a woman all at the same time. And he was scared because she was so different. And I ever wondered if she ever beat himself up, but what does it matter? And Mr. Black hasn't heard a sound in 24 years. And I feel the same way because I haven't heard my dad's voice. And I see the twin brothers who paint together. And there's a shed that has to be a clue, but it's just a shed. It's just a shed. And there's a person, and she draws the same person over and over and over again. Why? Forrest Black, the doorman, says he's a teacher in Russia, but now his brain is dying. Seamus Black has a coin collection, but he doesn't have enough money to eat every day. I'm so scared every time I go into a strange place. So scared that I have to hold myself around my waist or I think I'm just gonna break all apart. But I never forget when my dad told my mom about the 6th borough. That if things were easy to find, they wouldn't be worth finding. And I'm so scared every time I leave home. Every time I hear a door open, and I don't know a single thing I didn't know when it first started. And I miss my dad more than ever, even if this whole thing was just not missing him at all. It hurts too much. Sometimes I think I'm gonna do something really bad. Thank you for your time.